Good afternoon. Welcome to Jacksonville, Illinois, the host of Illinois College Baseball in Joe Brooks Field, as we're getting set for IHSA sectional action between the West Central Cougars and the Illini Bluffs Tigers, right, Kent?
Yep, that's right.
22-5 are the Cougars, 18-5 are the Tigers. And with that, we'll have some starting lineups. And Kent, why don't you give us the starting lineups for both teams?
I'm here too, folks. Phil Pratt.
Oh, yeah.
Starting lineups for the Tigers from Illini Bluffs. Leading off and catching is Brendan Bacon. Batting second, center fielder Toby Cooper. Batting third, right fielder Easton Snyder. Playing first base and cleanup, Braden Farger. Batting fifth and DHing Justice Duggar. Batting sixth, playing shortstop Drew Dunn. Batting seventh, pitching Will Giftos. Batting eighth, Nick Swanson. And in the 9-hole, Cole McCoy. And got a few of those kids were on the roster for the basketball team last year.
You believe Kent saved the program from that? I do believe he did. I know you're shocked by that. And I know folks listening at home, but I'm not.
For the 22-5 Cougars from West Central, leading off like he has all year, center fielder Dalton Hutton. Batting second, pitcher Cameron Sievers, who needs 3 strikeouts for 200 for his career this afternoon, so hopefully he gets that. Batting third, playing first base, Carson Brown. Batting cleanup, playing short, Landon Woods. In the 5th hole, catching Caden Meyer. Batting sixth, third baseman Tucker Arnold. Batting 7th and playing second base, Anthony Hance. Batting 8th, playing right field, Ben Bangert. In batting 9 is your DH, Hayden Johns. I don't think that lineup has changed much all year.
Nope, and Preston Adams is playing left field.
Yep.
So, all right.
So as Kent mentioned already, there is a little bit of history. It's more on the basketball side, as last year Illini Bluffs and West Central met in the Super Sectional, which West Central won and ended up being the state champs in 2024. So this is the baseball version in the sectional side of things. 2 very good teams from what we've heard. We don't know much about Illini Bluffs, but we're about to find out as they have a nice record, and from what we're hearing, some good arms as well. So we're going to take a little bit of break. The umpires are meeting with the coaches right now. We'll probably have a national anthem at some point.
I think I saw starting lineups at like 158 when they're going to announce those. So.
Perfect. So we'll go to the PA announcer for that, and then we'll get ready for some sectional baseball.
First, the visiting team, Illini Bluffs. Batting first, the catcher, Brendan Bacon. Batting second, the center fielder, Toby Cooper. Batting third, the right fielder, Easton Snyder. Batting fourth, third baseman, Braden Farger. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Justice Duggar. Batting sixth, the shortstop, Drew Dunn. Batting seventh, the pitcher, Will Giftos. Batting eighth, the first baseman, Nick Swanson. And batting ninth, the left fielder, Cole McCoy. And for the home team, the West Central Cougars. Batting first, the center fielder, Dalton Hutton. Batting second, the pitcher, Cam Sievers. Batting third, the first baseman, Carson Brown. Batting fourth, the shortstop, Landon Woods. Batting fifth, the catcher, Caden Meyer. Batting sixth, the third baseman, Tucker Arnold. Batting seventh, the second baseman, Anthony Hance. Batting eighth, right fielder, Ben Banger. Batting ninth, designated hitter, Hayden Johns. And now please remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem.
Back at it here in Jacksonville, getting ready to start the IHSA sectional game number 1 between West Central and Illini Bluffs. It'll be Cameron Sievers on the bump as he finishes up his warm-up tosses. The senior is 7-0 with a 1.47 earned run average. One of many gifted pitchers that we have here with the Cougars.
Leading off for Illini Bluffs is the catcher, Brendan Bacon.
Bacon digs in. Again, this is Denny Vortman, Phil Pratt, the lefty, on the mic as well, and Kent Coltis all here to bring you sectional action. Severs' first pitch, a little high.
Just a bit high.
That's right.
To find the grip on that curveball, looks like.
Just like a lot of things, seeing who settles in. That one's right in there. Is going to be fouled off to the right.
Evens it up, 1-1. So we got a turf infield, grass outfield, and a dirt mound. So from what some rules I saw, that they're allowed to wear metal spikes just because of the 3 different surfaces.
Yeah.
So.
Early on, Severs' fastball is working. He gets a better handle on that off-speed pitch. He's going for a good day.
Using up on 2-2 here. Takes that one outside.
Good pitch by Severs on the fist, and he fouls it off. Bacon doing a nice job.
Boy, big crowd today.
It is, and it's only going to get bigger, too, as 2 local teams will be here on campus with route following this game. Severs' 3-2 delivery. Popped up, and it's going to get out of play here to the left.
Fought that one off the hands again, didn't he?
Well, it's one of those situations, too. You're not going to want to put the first guy on,
No.
so it's a 3-2 count. Not a lot of secrets with what Severs wants to do here. Off-speed pitch again, misses. Kind of surprised he went to it.
Mm-hmm.
He had good command of his fastball, still trying to find that off-speed pitch. 3-2 count, and he puts Bacon on first base.
That's center fielder Toby Cooper.
You can roll one up here, hopefully.
Ball 1 to Cooper.
Cameron doing a good job checking on him. Got 2 throwovers.
So far. 1-0 delivery from Severs. It's in there. It's fouled off, and Bacon will have to retreat as he had taken off. I think for both pitchers, don't know much about, is it Giftos that's pitching for
Yeah.
the Tigers? Don't know much about him either, but again, whether you're a freshman or a senior, it's about finding a groove, settling
Yeah.
into big games like this. Two balls, 1 strike. Severs' pitch, it's in there. Nope, a little high.
Interesting.
I'm kind of sitting behind the plate here a little bit, so I can.
Armchair quarterback.
Yeah,
Armchair umpire.
Couldn't ask for a better day. Oh, a little overcast. Ball hit, smashed right up the middle. And a wide turn by Bacon, but he doesn't go to third. First 2 runners reach for the Tigers.
So you have right fielder Easton Snyder.
Nice pitch by Severs on the inside corner. This is a 3-hitter, Snyder, for the Tigers. Snyder sends one high into right field. Bangert is under it and hits deep enough to get Bacon over to third base. And the Tigers will have runners at the corner.
Get that first out here. Maybe we'll roll into something right here. Get out of this inning with nothing hurt.
They have third baseman Braden Farger.
Farger?
Seaver's in a little jam here. Runners at the corners. Runner takes off. Meyer throws through. They got him.
Yeah, nice job,
What a
Caden
play
Meyer.
by Meyer.
Yeah.
The call was to throw straight through. Bacon doesn't even attempt to get down the line and maybe take the run. Nice shot by Meyer. And that's exactly what Seavers needed.
Take care of this batter and let's go hit, right?
Still trying to find that off-speed pitch is Seavers. Which is fine because his fastball is working right now.
Yeah.
Nice pitch
Swings
by
through that
Seavers.
one.
Another fastball on the outside corner.
Oh, does that even it up? Is it 2-1 now?
2-1.
2-1.
There we go. I didn't think he swung either. They asked for an appeal. As Phil says, they're free.
They're free.
3-1 count. Don't necessarily have to give in to this guy. Fouls that one off. Nice pitch by Seavers again, down and away. It's okay that the curveball's not going yet, although you become a little more predictable, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Curveball there out to Hutton. Hutton has a beat on it, and he gets out of that jam. Nice job by Seavers. A leadoff walk does not hurt him, and big plays by Caden Meyer to help get the Cougars out of the top of the first.
We'll be back. Yeah.
Sectional action, bottom of the first, as West Central gets out of a mini jam there in the top of the first. It'll be, go ahead, Kent.
Go Dalton Hutton, Cameron Seavers, Carson Brown. First in, hopefully a few more. I don't think this lineup has changed outside the first 6 or 7 batters. I don't think it's changed much all year.
I don't think so, Kent. You're right. Drops the first one in there for a curveball.
Hutton batting .418 on the year, 5 home runs, 24 RBIs. Hutton up. And an outside strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes on the leadoff man for West Central.
Dalton digs back in, chokes up here.
That's the one thing I like about Dalton, and a lot of them, is they will choke it up. He evens the count at 2-2. Being a leadoff hitter and just shortening up.
Like I said, these guys are probably going to see a lot of off-speed stuff. Swing and miss. Off speed.
Off speed and really kind of off the plate there.
So now we have Cameron Sievers stepping in.
Cameron needs to help himself out here.
Sees a fastball in the corner. Sievers batting .277, 13 RBIs. Sees another fastball for a strike. And unlike Sievers, who struggled a little bit with his off-speed pitch, Giftos looks like he's on top of it early.
Yeah, he's keeping that ball. That curveball's breaking kind of late there. It looks like in low, right?
Yeah, and he's spotted a couple good fastballs there. So 1 ball, 2 strikes as he misses a little wide there. Good 0-2 pitch from Giftos. Another off-speed. Sievers pops it up. It's going to be the second baseman that will take that one. That'll bring in Carson Brown. 5.06 on the year is his average. 7 home runs, 54 RBIs. He has just been on fire most of the year.
Yeah, he's had a good season.
2 outs, nobody on. Brown digs in. And he smokes one into left field. Left fielder's not going to get that one. It's going to go off the wall. And that'll be Brown in for a stand-up double.
He's ready to play baseball, isn't he?
It's not a ball he doesn't see well right now.
No.
I mean, we've watched him a lot this year and called a few of his games. And again, he is just tearing the cover off the ball.
My favorite line is Carson Brown doing Carson Brown things.
That's not Carson's line. That's Phil's line. So that'll bring in Landon Woods, a .333 hitter, 4 home runs, 29 RBIs for him on the season. Sees a fastball, and he fouls that one straight back.
Landon's actually going to be playing college baseball here.
He is. This will be home field for Landon next year. Another Winchester alumni. We can call him an alumni now.
Right.
As graduation took place on Friday night.
You know, like you said, when you're playing after Memorial Day, it's good baseball then.
Yeah.
If you're still alive after Memorial Day, you're doing something right.
And we've had a good group of young men that are, a lot of them are seniors that have been doing this for about 3 straight years, so it's been fun. And Landon sees one on the outside corner.
Talking alumni, Tanner Lawson. He played 4 years up here. He was part of that 95 team we see out there on that Midwest Conference. Champions then. I think they had a 30-year reunion earlier this year.
That's a plug, Tanner. You're going to owe Phil something for that one.
Right. That's right.
The off-speed pitch was nasty, and Woods was frustrated with himself for taking that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Got Brown on second base.
Probably going to see something else like that again, I'm assuming.
Yeah, the way that swing,
Yeah.
you can see him kind of pushing outside here, the catcher.
Yep.
He fouls that one back. We appreciate you tuning in to the WC Athletics YouTube page. For those new to the page, you can like and subscribe. That helps us out. We're not professionals. The guy next to us, Chris Dewar, he's the professional.
That's right. 3 outside.
We were just talking about this backstop netting. He was telling me a story how he took one off the chest at Camp Point. He said that hurt for a while. It's got a lot of give, so I'm staying back, but he's still braving it. Two-two count. Off-speed pitch. Landon pops it straight up. It's going to be the shortstop that's going to get under this one.
That has stayed up there a long time. Carson it's almost on home plate when it come down.
And that'll end the first inning. After one, no score. Top of the second here at Illinois College.
Designated hitter Justice Duggar.
Duggar slaps one foul on the first pitch, so good sign by Sievers getting ahead on this one.
Duggar takes that curveball down low for ball number 1. Brings that straight back against the net.
Kind of slapping at it right now, and using a lot of his top half. Sievers ahead, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch is outside. Slaps another one, but that one right into the dugout of the Tigers. There's no net on the front of this college baseball dugout, you know.
Yeah, I have to keep that head on a swivel.
Not like West Central where there's a net out in front of you. You better be paying attention. Don't be one of those freshmen out there. You'll get something upside the head. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Sievers.
Another deep pitch count here for Cam. He needs to get this guy right here.
Nice pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice pick by Meyer for out number 1.
Next up, you got shortstop Drew Dunn.
Dunn, a right-hander against the right-hander Sievers. There we go. Sievers really struggled with that pitch in the first inning and seems to be kind of dialing it in just a little bit at a time.
Yep.
Off-speed pitch for strike 1. Another off-speed pitch. Pounds it into the ground. There's Landon Woods. He's going to make the play. Nice play by Carson Brown with the tag.
He never touched first. We brought the ball down, tagged him, and he was stepping over the bag. So, good job, Carson Brown. Good job. Hope Colby Pratt's watching that one of these days.
Nice play by Brown. He's worth his weight, isn't he, in gold?
Yep.
Up there at first base. You'll see those plays pretty often.
Landa was kind of caught in between there. Did you see that? Where on that hop.
Off-speed pitch by Sievers. Strike one. Who do we have, Kent?
This is the pitcher, Giftos.
What a first inning he had. Giftos, 1-1 count, 2 outs here in the top of the second. Next pitch a little high. Off-speed pitch is fouled off to the right here.
That's just got a pepper cars back there. We don't get to see it.
Yeah, there's got to be something hit over there until we hear the alarm go off.
Not going to lie. As long as it's not mine, I don't feel sorry for anyone then.
We're a half a block away. We're good.
Yeah.
Another full count for Sievers. Sievers delivery, off-speed pitch again. Woods, it was kind of caught in between. He bobbles it. Arm's not going to get it that time. On the bobble.
Just a slow roller to him.
Yeah,
That's just a tough play there.
Yeah, it was. You know, it just kind of had him caught in between.
Right.
So that'll be an error on Woods. There'll be a courtesy runner. It's number 10, Kent.
Remember, Phil's got the scorecard, so.
I'm looking. Burdette? Colton Burdette, I believe is how you'd say
Colton Burdette.
Burdette.
Now we have first baseman Nick Swanson stepping in.
First pitch by Sievers outside, ball one. Well, had him leaning a little bit. Back safely. Couple checks on the runner here for Sievers. He's going to dig back in here. He's going to bring this one. Ball two. Nice pitch. Swanson swings through that one. Gets back into the count. 2-1. 2 outs, top of the second. No score. Another check on the runner. Off-speed pitch is a good one. 2-2. Fouls that fastball straight back. Swanson stays alive.
Didn't even flinch.
I didn't.
Congrats.
I'm 5 feet behind them. If I flinch now, everybody should make fun of me. Off-speed pitch, just a little high. I agree with that one. I'm right behind it. Looked good when it was caught. Left it a little high. Runner takes off-speed pitch. Leaves him outside just a little bit.
Now we have the number 9 batter, left fielder Cole McCoy.
Well, seeing what I saw out of Bacon the first time, I don't think we want to get there. Let's get the 9-hitter and deal with him in the top of the third.
No.
He
He's got
dropped
an
it. Yeah.
0-2 count, or 0-1 count, I'm sorry.
Swings through that one. 0-2, Sievers.
Let's go to attack mode here.
That's right. Right at the bottom of the zone, right where you want to be. That's a tough one to lay off. Goes McCoy's way. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on. Off-speed pitch. He got him. It's a drop 3, and they're going to throw him out at first base. Another little mini jam. Cameron gets out of it. We're going to go to the bottom of the second. Still
0-0.
0-0.
All right, we're back, folks. Who we got, Denny?
Leading off the bottom of the second, catcher Caden Meyer.
Oh, Denny's got the stats. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's right. Meyer batting .307 on the year. 2 home runs, 17 RBIs, and has already made his impact known behind the plate. What a throw he had in the first inning to get West Central out of a jam. Fouls the first one off. Outside with the little sweeper, I'm going to call it that.
Sweeper.
He lived on that. Giftos lived on that in the first inning and did a great job just getting West Central to just chase it. Shot up to the second baseman, backhanded by the second baseman, and throws Meyer out. Nice play.
See how that ball, when it left his bat, the angle it took?
We have a great view. We're straight behind home plate. At least I am. And we got a pretty good view on some things. Appreciate Illinois College being accommodating, letting us pop in here, kind of do a lot of, set up some camera work, throw some zip ties on some nets,
right,
do a little bit
cameras.
of everything we want.
Yep. Arnold takes that one, ball one inside.
Tucker Arnold batting .337, 14 RBIs for him. He slaps one to the first baseman, and he's going to take it unassisted for out number 2.
Steps second baseman Anthony Hance.
Hance's second baseman, as Kent pointed out, .311 batting average, 19 RBIs for him. Sees a fastball upstairs. Hance is one of those that he puts the ball on the ground, he can fly. He can get down the baseline.
He can scoot.
Sophomore has ate up some innings for us as well. Ball 2, a little low. And swings through that one. Another one he fouls straight back, almost an identical pitch. That'll even the count.
And on the hands on him, what it looks like, isn't he? Trying to bust him in a little bit there.
Yeah, he was a little high on that as well. Little off speed, checks the swing, and Elledge says he goes around. That's a strikeout for Giftos. That's how the second inning will end. After 2, no score.
Job.
Severs back to work here in the top of the 3rd inning. He's, as we talked off air just a little bit, his pitch count is probably the only concern West Central has right now, as he's approaching 50 pitches as we start the 3rd inning.
Yep. Bacon leading off. He's stranded at third base in the 1st inning.
Did he hit a single up the middle, wasn't it?
No, he walked on the
walked.
first one.
Walked on a full count.
And he sees ball 1. Off-speed pitch is hit high in the air to left field. Adams chasing it, and it's over the fence. That ball kind of surprised me a little bit.
Right.
As it just kind of hung up there. It looked like it was something that Adams was going to get under, and Bacon puts Illini Bluffs on the scoreboard.
Center fielder Toby Cooper, he singled in the 1st inning, was thrown out trying to steal.
1-0 Illini Bluffs on the home run from Bacon. That'll bring in Cooper, as Kent just told us. And he sends a shot to left field. It's going to send Adams to the wall. It's going to be a double for Cooper.
Got right fielder Easton Snyder.
Snyder sees an off-speed pitch for strike 1. I believe he flew out to right field last time.
He did.
Cam just needs to dig back in here and reset. Everything will be okay.
He offered on the bunt. It's going to be strike 2 on another off-speed pitch by Severs. So what wasn't working now seems to be kind of his go-to pitch right now. He slaps one foul. Snyder stays alive. Another one of these slaps to the right. Severs tried to sneak a fastball by. Fastball right past Snyder. That's a big strikeout for Severs.
We got one in the mud now. Bringing in the
Braden Farker.
4-hole hitter.
Flew out to Hutton in the first inning.
Takes ball one upstairs.
Two balls, no strikes. Fastball ripped right up the middle to Hutton. See if they're going to challenge. They're not. They are.
Wow.
Not. Hutton was going to gun him down with no problem. Nice shot by Hutton. But it puts runners on the corners for Illini Bluffs.
And DH Justice Duggar struck out his first time.
Same situation we saw in the first inning. Meyer threw it through and caught the base runner. It was a big play for us here in the first inning. Let's see how we want to set it up. Meyer had given the signs. Duggar slaps it foul again. He's put a couple of them down there in that bullpen area.
Seavers comes set. Showing bunt again. Oh,
what a play by Seavers.
First base.
And they're going to double him up.
Okay, that'll work too. Wow, Cameron, way to pick yourself up, buddy.
That
Comes
was
off the mound, dives for the baseball. The runner had left first, and I'm yelling first, but he'd left third also. So, wow.
What a play. We're going to go to the bottom of the third. Illini Bluffs leads this one 1-0. Bottom of the third, it'll be Ben Bangert for West Central. He took a nasty hit on the elbow in the regional championship game. Glad to see him back.
No elbow guard either.
No elbow guard. When you think about future of West Central, these are some of the guys you're going to see, the next hitter as well. Ben Bangert going to be a big one. Nice left-handed pitcher. Hasn't seen much action, but will be. That's a ball low and away. Evens the count 1-1. What a play by Seavers in the top half, huh?
That was nuts.
That's what he brings to the table.
I think I said it when he chased that fly ball down in that championship game against Rushville from all the way out into right field, you know. He's just a spider monkey, right?
Yeah, he is. He just makes things happen. You see averages, you see stats, and he just brings stuff that's not really a stat, you know.
Just a grinder, right?
Grinder, a bulldog, a baseball term when I say this, a dirt bag, which is a good thing in baseball. Just
he's been that way. You know, we've been neighbors since little, and out there always playing in the yard, throwing balls to him, wiffle balls. Of course, his dad's always doing the same thing, you know. And they want to do those diving catches.
Yep. Ben Bangert took a walk here, and that'll bring in another freshman for West Central, the 9-hitter, Hayden Johns. He's the DH, right, Kent?
Yeah, he is. DH for Adams, who's playing left field.
Johns batting 197 with 6 RBIs. See what West Central wants to do here. They show bunt, and Ben was taken off and then just kind of retreated back. Wise, because this Bacon kid back here looks like he can throw.
Cannon on, doesn't he?
It wasn't a jump at all, so good retreat. Johns pulled the bunt back, so Johns squares again.
Oh, while Illini Bluffs Giftos has been pretty easy. This is Severs has had their work, and this is just West Central's second base runner.
You're right.
Sometimes it's just about figuring a guy out, and we're about to roll the lineup over, and it'll be interesting to see how they adjust. John sees a fastball. He's late. He fouls that one to the right side and out of play, and he's quickly in the hole. Now he's going to have to do the shorten up. Off-speed pitch is outside. Nice job by Johns to lay off. It's a pitch that had gotten a couple of our players already. And that's the adjustment I want to see as we start to roll this lineup over, how they're going to use that off-speed pitch, what they're going to do with it. Johns, 1-ball, 2-strike count. Here's the pitch from Giftos. It's high, and it'll even the count.
Make him labor out there a little bit.
Fastball hit high into the air to center field. More of a pop-up. It's in trouble. Nice job by the center fielder who takes charge and handles it. Looked like it was high in the air. And
I didn't know if it was going to drop and then,
if it was going to drop, it was going to drop from lack of communication, then it looked like that could have happened. Nice play by the center fielder taking charge out there.
Bang it, get out there, hung out to dry there. But, like he did, he was halfway, so.
That'll bring in Hutton. He struck out the first time on a little sweeper. And he's late on that high fastball. Next pitch from Giftos. Another sweeper. It's going to be outside. That was very much outside. Check swing. He bounces a foul.
In on his hands. Assuming he'll probably see off speed again here.
Who knows? I'm guessing. What West Central has adjusted a little bit to it. He's not chased it. And he freezes Hutton on the inside corner. It is an off-speed pitch for out number 2. That's a tough pitch.
Couldn't tell if that was low, but see if Severs can help himself out here.
Popped out the second the first time.
There's a big one on deck for sure. If he can do it. Shot into the dugout, and that's what I'm talking about.
Head on a swivel. It's kind of like being at the home of the throw and roll, right? Sykeston? Those probably don't hurt as much. As those leather rolls coming at you. Zingers.
It was a shot, that's for sure, and it fired up.
That's going to leave a mark. Summoner.
Little sweeper gets by Bacon this time. Ben's going to hustle down to second base and take the advancement. Outside of that last pitch to Hutton that kind of was a backup breaking ball, everything's kind of been on the outside portion on the breaking ball.
And I couldn't tell, like I said, I'm kind of behind the ump here if that was low or not. It looked low, but what am I to judge, right?
I have a pretty good view on some things, and that's a tough one to take.
That's about where Dalton's pitch was.
Yeah.
Wasn't it? I thought that was inside, but
1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bangert at second. He's the tying run for West Central. Giftos can use pretty much any pitch he wants to here. Sievers calls for time. Veteran move. Get him out of rhythm a little bit, maybe.
It's wanting something outside, it looks like. Way the catcher's set up. Fights that one off.
Slaps a fastball. Foul. There's a big gap in right center. If Cam can find that gap, he could run forever. Fastball, shot to the shortstop. He stays down on it, but he's going to have to hustle. He kind of bobbled it a little bit, and he gets the out anyway. End of 3. It's Illini Bluffs 1, West Central 0. Top of the 4th inning. This one's moving fast. It'll be Sievers still on the mound for West Central.
Who we got up, Kent?
So we got shortstop Drew Dunn.
What'd he do last time here?
Grounded out to short.
Gotcha.
Off-speed pitch is slapped foul into the net.
Celebrity sighting.
Indeed.
Indeed, we have a celebrity sighting. Can't tell you who it is, folks.
You have to be here. Well, besides Chris Stewart, right here to my right.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm somebody when I sit next to him.
Absolutely.
Like
That's
he's
right.
like right
That
next
guy's
to me.
everywhere, too.
He is. I can't imagine the hours he puts in.
Or the miles.
We were talking about that off air before the game.
So Sievers jumps ahead here. Sorry, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Denny.
There I go. I said I wasn't going to flinch, and I flinched. And You're gonna have to run over there and get that camera that popped straight up. It's looking straight in the air.
You got to check him. It's for free. It's for free.
I was so cocky too, you know, like I am not gonna flinch. I'm 5 feet behind this net, and here I am. Off-speed pitch. Another full count for Sievers.
Sorry, I had a little camera function there, but KC's on it, so he's kind of like our Jim Jackson.
Fastball.
Oh, man. I'm not going to lie. That was on the corner. I'll just tell you right now, Denny, I think that was a bad call. So, I might sound like a homer, and then I'm a homer.
Either way, it doesn't matter. Runner on first. That'll bring in, is that the pitcher?
Yeah, Will Giftos reached on in there at short first time.
Got him on the
Picked him
pickoff.
off. Well, that'll work. Even though he didn't have to throw an extra pitch, so there we go.
I think Cam just fired it over there out of frustration. And
Or he could have been still putting his oven mitt on. I don't know.
yeah.
That's karma. She could have been struck out,
Yep.
but he gets picked off anyway.
The baseball doesn't lie, right?
That's right.
Yep.
Baseball doesn't lie.
Either way, cleans it up for Sievers. Off-speed pitch. Again, pushed foul. What a job by Sievers. And even, again, we say it a lot, Carson Brown over there at first who handled the low throw and got the tag. One ball, one strike, one out here in the top of the fourth. 1-0 Illini Bluffs. I didn't flinch that time.
Yeah, no, you didn't. I'm trying not to flinch because I want to make fun of you.
That last one in my defense was right at my eye level. And this net gives about, what, 3 feet?
It does. Yeah.
Nice pitch by Sievers. Right on the corner. 2-2, 1 out. Swing and a miss. Nice job by Sievers.
I've had number 8 batter, first baseman Nick Swanson.
Oh, speed pitch is in there for a strike. You think of a lot of things right now. It's 1-0 Illini Bluffs, and Sievers, Meyer, a couple big plays by West Central that has limited a lot of what could have been damage for Illini Bluffs. It's been huge. We've seen diving plays on a bunt. We've seen a throw out that could have advanced. A runner didn't advance from third. And Sievers up on this one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Throws one a little low. He wanted to pull the trigger.
Well, the way he stepped back, I thought he might punch him.
I thought so too. Off-speed pitch. Snyder spoils that one and puts it off a car. Sievers ready to again. 2-2 is a little bit outside on the fastball. Another full count for Sievers. If there's one negative right now, it's the pitch count for Cameron. We're off-speed pitch. Out of the zone. Walks Snyder.
Now the number 9 batter, left fielder Cole McCoy.
Again, another situation where we want to handle Mr. McCoy here, the 9th batter, because there's a big one on deck who's already homered. Strike 1 from Sievers. Severs' fastball is outside, evens the count 1-1. I know he wants it, but I'm seeing the same thing. It's just a little bit off the plate. 2 balls, 1 strike. Well, if you're Mr. McCoy, you know what you're going to get in the next 2 pitches.
Right.
If I'm Cameron, not wanting to see the next batter, you're going to see fastballs. And there's one of them right in there for a strike. And as you tell our kids, just don't be late.
All right.
Another one is in the dirt, and it gets past Caden, but it's not going to matter as he hustles to the ball. And that'll bring in Bacon, who is 1 for 1 in the game. He walked his first at bat and homered over the left field wall in his second. That'll bring a mound visit for Coach DeWitt. What do you do here, Phil?
Well, that's a great question. I don't know. I mean, you don't want to give in to this guy because obviously he can make it 4-0 in a hurry.
Both of them, for that matter.
Right.
Number 1 and number 2 hitter have put good swings on the baseball. So I don't think it's a decision, and nor do I think it's a situation where you would put him on.
No.
But these are the first 2 guys that we're going to have to worry about. Hidden ball trick?
There you go, right? Wait, if that would just work. Is there a Savannah banana rule for that?
No, I don't know. Just don't get on the mound, guy.
I don't know. I think, like you said, he walked him, and then I don't know if that was a hanging curveball the first time or he just hit a fastball. So looks like he's attacking him.
Yeah. Not too many guys as Severs going to give in to. Comes right at him with the fastball on the outside corner. Big spot in this game, top of the 4th, 2 on. Nice pitch by Severs. He gets the call that time. 0-2. Fastball outside. Good pitch by Severs on 0-2. Line to third base, and that's going to be out number 3. Tucker stood there.
Yep. Thank you.
He didn't even have to move.
No, didn't move at all.
Line shot big out in the game, and West Central escapes another one. Still 1-0 going into the bottom of the 4th.
We'll be back.
Carson Brown will dig in. He has the only hit for West Central, a double off the left field wall back in the first. It'll be Brown, Woods, and Meyer in this inning if anybody gets on Tucker Arnold. Speed pitch is high.
About hit the brim of his helmet there. Baseball's off the body this year.
Yeah. Outside, he's going to be careful with Carson Brown, and why not? Guy hitting well over 500 on the season. Giftos gets a nice corner pitch there. Not what Brown wanted to see, so he didn't take it. Still in control of this count, 2-1. Brown swings through a fastball, evens it up. He sends one to the shortstop. Shortstop misses that one. It's going to go into the gap here. They better hustle. He does not advance. And that'll be an error on the shortstop. Or Kent, what do you call that?
I call that an error. So Woods popped up to the shortstop in the first inning, his first at bat.
Sometimes that's all you need. Something to just get you started. Landon digs in. First pitch is outside. Been impressed with seeing Giftos for the first time. He's well in command of this baseball game. Hitting corners, nice off-speed pitches. Has the Cougars really kind of guessing right now. Squares to Bond. He pushes it. It's going to be a double play. No, it's not. Nice hustle back. If he would have made the play, the pitcher bounced it to the first baseman, but they had him. Landon doesn't get the job done. The bunt popped up to the pitcher. 1 out. And you can kind of see the mindset of Coach DeWitt with that one.
Mm-hmm. Making sure Carson's all right. Couldn't tell when he dove back in there.
That'll bring in Meyer. Caden Meyer, 0 for 1.
Grounded out to second.
Another one is going to shoot through the hole. Second baseman runs it down. He can't get to it, and everybody's going to be safe. We'll take it.
It's kind of like that first one he hit, you know. It was an off-speed pitch with just a lot of English or whatever you want to call it on there, the way that ball just was spinning.
They were definitely playing him a little more up the middle. Second baseman had to come a long way, and he did a great job of getting to the baseball. Just couldn't make the play. Tucker Arnold now for West Central. 2 on, 1 out. Ball high on the fastball.
I believe this is the first kind of jam that Giftos has been in.
Yeah, yep. I think you're right, Kent. Dynamite drop in there if I can't.
Not the best color man in the business for nothing.
That's right.
You get what you get with us. That's just the way it is. It's more for the video probably than the commentary. Tucker Arnold pops one into left field. Left fielder's going to get under that one and retire Arnold. So that's 2 outs for West Central. Anthony Hance batting .311 on the season is going to dig in. Big spot for West Central, big spot for him. Pitch in the dirt, it squeaked
moves everybody
away,
up
and everybody's going to come up one. Almost wonder if you want a courtesy for Meyer. I don't know what kind of base runner he is, but if there's anybody else he would trust, probably not, being a senior out there and playing a lot of baseball, but just a thought running through my head. There's Jacoby over there with a helmet.
There you go. Right on.
Coach's son. Hance ahead of this one. Next pitch, he's going to put it on the ground. It's going to go to the shortstop. He's got speed. He better hustle. And they get him by a half a step. Big play by the shortstop. And they get out of the jam. That's 4 in the books. 1-0 Illini Bluffs. Back at it here at Illinois College. Illini Bluffs is leading this one 1-0.
Center fielder Toby Cooper, 2 for 2, single and a double.
Sees an outside strike on the first pitch here in the 5th. We really need an efficient inning from Sievers. You know, hopefully can stretch him maybe 2 more innings. Out to center field. Hutton's not going to get that one, and another hit by Cooper. It'll be a single. Makes him 3 for 3.
Easton Snyder flew out to right and struck out.
Or if they're going to try to put him by emotion here. A little small ball, you think? Denny?
I would say Cooper has plenty of speed. Might not be a bad idea. Nice off speed by Sievers. Again, not overly familiar with Illini Bluffs.
No, like I said, they kind of go through the signs on their wristbands there, hollering out. There. Shows bunt. Doesn't pull back. Down 0-2 now. And he might bunt again. You never know.
Nice job by Meyer to keep that ball in front. Off-speed pitch by Sievers. Pickoff attempt. It's back safely. West Central fans wants that, but it was outside. He evens the count 2-2. High on that one. Another full count from Sievers. They're going. It's a strikeout and a throw him
got him.
out.
Strike him out, throw him out.
Nice job by Meyer again. Another big play by Meyer behind the plate. And he's doing a great job of just letting the turf be his friend, you know, not trying to get it there in the line. He plays it right on the bounce, perfect for his infielders. That's 2 outs, a double play, and a big one. And a big one just for Sievers and pitch count.
So this is third baseman Braden Farker.
2 outs here, top of the 5th in a quick-moving game. Off-speed pitch, 2 good pitchers going at it. The difference is a home run.
Yeah. Denny did not.
Yeah, that was Chris Dewar that time. That was again.
We'll have to work on the camera here for just a second.
That net snaps back about 5 feet. There's a pop-up.
Hans calls it.
Hans is under it, and he's going to get it. I did it too, Mr. Dewar. That's through.
Well, he understands that we can't make fun of ourselves.
Yeah,
right?
no kidding.
We make fun of somebody else. So.
4.5 in the books. It's Illini West 1, West Central 0. Bottom of the 5th inning. Ben Bangert will lead us off. He walked last time up. This is the CVS home run inning. If anyone hits a home run, Phil, what are you giving them?
High fives.
High fives from
Maybe
CVS.
A free month membership. Yeah, definitely a free month.
Definitely a free month if it gets
right.
us on the board, right?
That's right.
Ben Bangert fouls one off to the left and out of play. He swings through pitch number 2, and he's in the hole. Giftos has done a great job of just commanding. He's been in trouble once that we can really call trouble, and that being the last inning. Ben slaps one foul, stays alive.
Ooh.
And froze him with an off-speed pitch.
That's nice.
For strike 3.
Nice pitch.
You know, Hayden steps in. He's batting 197. One thing about him is we always know he's kind of got that violent swing.
He can run into one.
Yeah, he can run into one if he throws a fastball to his liking. And that's why he's a senior, too. I would imagine he's a senior. Giftos puts it right on the corner, which is tough to really run into anything.
Right.
Ball outside. Evens the count. Fouls that fastball straight back. Now you're probably going to see a steady diet of some off-speed stuff.
Yeah, I would believe so. Yep.
And he does, and just
kind of waves at that one, doesn't he, on the outside?
that'll bring us to the top of the lineup. Dalton Hutton. 2 strikeouts for him.
Threw a nice game there Saturday, so he's at 14 strikeouts, I believe he had that day.
Yep, one of the reasons we got here
Yep.
was his performance along with Carson Brown and some others.
And yeah, a lot of guys contributed in that day. So
Hutton fouls
that
one to
out
the
of
right.
play.
That's the one thing about this group. A lot of leaders here. By no means is this game out of reach. Hutton sees a fastball. Strike 2.
And I've seen him, get 2 strikes on him and get some off speed, and he goes with it the opposite way, so. Ooh.
Another good call, I thought.
Yeah,
the catcher was set
Well,
up outside and was trying to sell it.
Yeah, the pitcher started walking off the rubber there.
Yeah, good gamemanship by the catcher, too.
Oh. Yep.
And that's a full count. Nice job by Hutton. Not biting.
I think he'll seize another one here, honestly.
I don't
Same place.
think he's worried about it. Hutton calls time. Going to work on his time. He puts one right up the middle, but what a play by the pitcher. And walks it over there and underhands it to Snyder. We are through 5 innings, still 1-0. Top of the 6th inning here at Illinois College. Seaver still on the bump for West Central. First one, strike 1.
And he struck out and also hit that little pop-up on the bunt that Seavers had to dive for.
Oh for 2 and in the hole. Now 1-2.
Cam needs a good quick inning here. Fights that one off. Out of play.
Shot into left field. Late break by Adams, and he can't make the play. His initial step was back. Kind of fooled him a little bit. And it's going to be I'd imagine. What are you giving that, Kent?
I'll give that a base hit.
Yeah, I think so. He had to dive for it.
Yeah. Shortstop Drew Dunn, ground out to short, ground out back to the pitcher. Oh, no, he walked and then got picked off.
First pitch in there for a strike. Kind of interested to see how they'll play this. Again, both teams playing well. They're going to play small ball. Another pop up.
Oh,
somebody
they caught it. They
somebody
caught it.
might have it.
That's a collision.
It's a collision out there.
Cam, I don't know if you guys can see that on the. I don't know what they're saying. So you got Carson and Cam collide for the ball. He's out on the pop-up. The runner retreats back to first. All-State linebacker Carson Brown.
I was just thinking that.
So, but I know Cameron. He's going to shake this off, and he'll get back in there, and we'll finish this inning. So,
Coach DeWitt out there checking on it. I'm not sure. Are they saying batter's still alive? Was there a catch?
I thought there was a catch.
yeah, there's got to be a catch on that.
Well, the batter's back up here.
Carson had that in his glove, didn't he? Well, then I retreat to everything I said.
Well, they're saying the batter's still alive.
They don't call that infield fly, do they? I don't know. Yeah, he's calling. Doug's calling. Oh, he's going to let him take some.
Well, when you talk about both of them, they're two tough kids right there. When you talk about, I don't think I'd want to run into a Carson Brown either, but Seaver's as tough as it gets.
Oh, that probably, I guarantee it hurt.
And he's mad.
Yeah.
So.
Because it was pretty close to having a double play again.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. As predicted, back up there is Seavers. He's going to check on the runner. No balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Another check on the runner.
See, I thought the first base umpire called him out. But maybe the home plate umpire had a better view of it. I don't know.
I never really saw a signal, to be honest with you. After the collision, I was kind of just looking to see if that ball popped out or if anybody caught it.
Carson's glove the whole time. But
yeah, so I never saw an umpire make a signal of any kind. Little sweeper outside evens the count, 2-2. Seavers has done a lot of checking on runners, and it's paid off. Ground ball to third base. He's going to go to second for 1, over to first, not in time. Nice job by Tucker to get the lead runner. But I was saying he's done a lot of checking on it, and it's probably helped Meyer out on a couple of those situations. Right. He's already gunned down two runners. Giftos will step in. He's the pitcher of record and doing a great job. Fastball hit high in the air to center field. Hutton is under it, and he's got it for out number 2.
Brings in first baseman Nick Swanson. He's walked twice today.
Swanson probably had the hardest toughest catch is that last out where Ghost ran it right to first and then just flipped it at the last minute.
About a half a step away from him.
Off-speed pitch is in there for a beauty. Love the guts of Cameron Sievers.
He's dogging it up.
Another sweeper in there for a strike.
I believe we're making the call before the umpire.
I am. And look, I'm right behind it. I feel confident in some of these. Fastball fouled off. Swanson stays alive.
Be different if we get him to call the balls and strikes like was it Leslie Nielsen and Naked Gun.
Which one? Which style? The long pause or the?
Right.
Then he gets into it. He really starts going.
Yeah.
Another pitch from Sievers. It was a good one in a sense of 0-2 pitch. Swanson doesn't go after it. He's at 113 pitches, that being Sievers. This will be his last inning, I'm sure. He swings through that one. Nice job by Cameron Sievers. What a game he's had so far, and he's not done. He'll come to the plate as we come to the bottom of the 6th inning. West Central trailing 1-0. Cameron Sievers will be the first batter for West Central, looking for something here. Looking for a little bit of magic maybe. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Sievers sees ball 1.
Just a bit high.
You heard that one. Hit the wood backstop here. Didn't hit the camera though.
No.
Popped out the second, ground to the short.
Sees ball 2. That was a close one. The command, I think, is what I would say out of gift to us. He's just been great with command. Strike 1 there. 2 balls, 1 strike to Sievers. Fastball lined over the second baseman's head. He might think too. He rounds hard. And they're going to get to it quickly. Base hit by Sievers.
All right, Carson Brown been on base twice today, a double and reached on an error.
See what West Central wants to do here. I can rule one thing out.
He's probably their best bunter.
He sends one high into center field. He's going to run. He's not going to get it. It's off the wall. Sievers is going to send. Here comes Sievers to the plate. He's going to score with wall throw, but he's in there. Carson Brown with a double ties this game.
On a curveball, hanging curveball. He went right center field, and Cameron had a great read on it because I don't know if Justin had him halfway, but
He did.
Cameron just took off.
He read it a lot better than I did, and we're
Right.
sitting here behind the plate as that ball kept just drifting into right center field. What can you say, again, about, one, Cameron Sievers and his toughness, and two, Carson Brown?
Yeah.
I don't even know how to describe what I'm watching the last couple weeks in his hitting. Just phenomenal.
He's got to be seeing a beach ball up there or something.
Well, yeah, we called it grapefruit, but I agree. Something even bigger because he's just not missing. He's not, even on the hot shot to the shortstop, man, he squared it. That's exactly what West Central needed. Back in this one now, all tied up. 1-1. Landon Woods digs in. See how they want to work this one. Both teams have thought about some small ball, as this has been a low-scoring game. See, strike one on the corner.
But then he didn't call that one early, so you think that was a little outside?
Well,
I know.
it was borderline.
There you go.
I think, and I want to give him his props here. Doug Elledge has done a nice job behind the plate. I'm behind him, and I'm not an umpire. And it gets away. Carson Brown better hustle. And he's going to advance. And I think if Bacon had that one over again, he just maybe took his eyes off of it. It wasn't overly wild. That puts Brown even closer. Woods can get something to the right side. You never know. He shoots it into the gap. It's going to be the shortstop making a play. And he saved. Infield hit by Woods. Brings in Carson Brown, and it's a 2-1 ball game. Grinders.
Just grind it out, man. Just grind it out.
All three batters have reached base, and West Central has taken the lead here in the bottom of the sixth.
Caden Myers hit the ball to the right side.
Yeah, both times with some crazy English on both of those hard ground balls to him. Yeah. Did he reach on the second time? He reached on an air the second time?
I gave it a hit.
However you scored, I would have given him a hit too.
Yeah,
that second baseman had to come a long way.
Sorry, Chris Meyer, that was a hit. Sorry.
And there's a hole to the right side now with holding the Woods on.
It don't matter what we say, though. It's his mama that's going to be the determinant if he gets a hit or not. She's not easy on Game Changer.
You aren't either, especially when your kids are up.
Yeah, well, that's just the way it is.
Yeah.
Toughen up.
It's allegedly.
Yeah. Myers, next pitch. He swings through that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. What a game from Myers so far, too, especially on the defensive side of things.
Absolutely.
Has really controlled the game behind the plate. He shoots it to the right side again. They're not going to get Woods. Nice baseball out of Caden Meyer and advances the runner. Just short swing to the ball, put the ball in play, and good things happen.
Tucker Arnold's grounded to first, flew out to left.
Again, I'm one of those kids that is good at making contact. So if you have to play small ball, do what you got to do, right? It'll be ball high. Landon Woods at second base, 1 out. Tucker Arnold calls time. Wanted to call time again. Didn't get it, but fouls it off.
They might need a couple cases of baseballs, you know. I think they send them, what, a case per round for regional. I think Grant said they got just a full case for 3 games there, which you can track down a lot of foul balls there, but here's tough. Put them on a street out there somewhere.
Arnold again tried to call timeout late and wasn't granted. Not to say it should have been granted, I'm not saying that, but maybe it's just dig in and let's go. Time called this time by Arnold. And now
I don't think he's going to give him another one.
Elledge has
it's your last one.
Made it a point to go up there and say something in his ear.
Yeah.
Arnold is on the line.
He'll take one, won't he?
He puts it in play to the second baseman. It's going to advance Landon Woods.
Close play.
On the out. The second baseman thinks it's 3 outs. It's not. And that'll bring in Hance.
Struck out and grounded short in a close play at first.
Yeah, half step there.
Yeah.
We'll take that same play again. Different result.
Right. Yeah.
I think it'll work in our favor this time. Hance digs in. Giftos. The only trouble he's been in his last couple innings. There's a pop-up. Swanson makes a play at it. Can't get to it. Next pitch coming. Right down the middle. It's popped up. This could be trouble. There's both the second baseman and right fielder on it, and nice play by the right fielder.
Almost a snow cone catch there, wasn't it?
It was.
So.
What an inning by West Central. They put 2 on the board, and they go to the top of the 7th with a chance to win this one, 3 outs away.
We should have a new pitcher coming back, so we'll be back.
Top of the 7th inning. It's been a pitcher for West Central. It'll be the senior Landon Woods. He has a 2-1 record with a 1.53 earned run. So it's not going to be easy by any means. You have McCoy that will lead it off. He's the 9-hitter. And then you have 2 of the big guns that we've seen so far in 1 and 2, Bacon and Cooper, I think it is. Those guys have been just squaring some things up. The only run of the game for Illini Bluffs was a long home run for
Bacon.
Baconator.
But Cooper is 3 for 3 right behind him, so they put some hits on the board. It's a bunt. Landon's going to field this one. Step, throw, got him. Out number 1. 1 out here in the 7th inning.
And Bacon's 2 for 3, and his out was a screamer.
Yeah, line right at Tucker Arnold. You're right.
So that moves Severs to shortstop, and
yep, it's just a position swap.
yep.
And also in line for the win, right?
He is.
This is a save situation for Woods.
What a tough one to go through as he sees strike one. Strike one. Elledge had to be a little scared there. He didn't get the arm up.
Right, everybody clapping and still not a strike call yet.
A little low on that one. Nice pitch, though. 1-1. I don't really know how you'd pitch this kid.
Huh.
Everything and the next one as well. 2 really good guys. He fouls that one off took a little off that one. Out in front was Bacon. You were talking about this off air, Phil. This is what makes it fun, right?
Yeah. Yep.
2-1 baseball game, postseason. It's coming down to the 7th inning. And 2 of the best up. He pops one up, and it's going to get out of play. Nice pitch by Woods as he gets in on the hands of Bacon. Little sidearm. Looks like he caught his cleat on the mound. And it's a 2-2 count. Whether he gets on base or not, it's his speed. It looks like he can really fly.
He can get down the base path.
Ball hit into right field. Bangert is under it, and he's got it. Nice job by Ben Bangert. Tracked that ball well right off the bat. First step in the right direction. Made it look easy. And that's 2 outs and brings in another tough one in Cooper. 3 for 3.
2 singles and a double.
That's going to bring out Coach DeWitt to just kind of talk of the situation through here, what he wants to do here. You're definitely pitching to him. You're just going to figure out what sequence and how you want to do it.
How to attack him, you know.
There's no strategy in the world here that would put a guy on intentionally
No.
in a 2-1 baseball game. Quiet on both sides, Phil.
It is. Yeah. How about that?
You know, I'm not as stressed when I don't have a kid playing. This is almost fun for me.
Yeah.
You know?
I've seen your wife stressed out.
Yeah.
She gets a little stressy, doesn't she?
Yeah. I mean, when you got it, you know it. As you got a kid out there, you know.
Yeah. You want them to win, too.
Absolutely. And
So,
there's
always pulling for them.
Woods. First pitch to Cooper. Hit high in the air. That's Ben Banger, who is under it, and West Central comes from behind in this sectional game to win it. 2-1 baseball game. What a job, and there's so many people that we could talk about. I'm going to first start with Cameron Severs. It wasn't, you know,
It's the DOG,
yeah,
the dog.
It just kind of wasn't early his game, but he just kept battling and battling and battling and making plays.
Able to, you know, got through 6 innings. You know, you didn't have to. So
absolutely,
he fought and fought to get through those 6 innings.
Yeah,
and he did. He fought.
And some
he
of the
fought
fight,
like a dog.
Yeah, absolutely. And then some of the fight was Caden Meyer behind the plate, who was gunning some guys down, doing some things out there. And then Carson Brown doing what he's always doing. It's just, we talked again off air, these guys are grinders as well, and they're senior heavy.
Yeah.
And these guys know how to win. And not once did you see panic out there. Not once did you have anybody pointing a finger at anybody else. It was just staying with it and sticking to the game plan.
You know, it's just a good team win. So
that's
all
baseball
the way around,
for you.
Yep.
So that
all
means
contribute.
West Central will advance to sectional final action on Saturday. I believe that's at 11 o'clock.
11
back here at
o'clock right
11.
here.
Yep, the winner of Abington Avon and the Route Rockets. So, Denny, we're coming back, right?
We can't officially say that, but we're going to do our best to talk to the people that we need to talk to.
Okay.
And get our fees paid, and we'll work from there.
Sounds great.
So if we can do it, we'll be back
good.
for sectional final, 11 o'clock on Saturday. Guys, you watched a good one. Two really good teams battle, and it was West Central coming back late with a 2-1 victory. Congratulations to them.
Thanks, guys. It was fun to call. And Kent, good job on the book. So,
But you're welcome.
all right. Thank you.